Hi guys, my name is Mayank and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I have not read many non-fiction books in my life, but there are a few of them which I've read and they have had a big impact on my life. So in today's video, I wanted to share with all of you three such books which have had a big impact on my life and the way I go about conducting my day-to-day activities. So the first book that I want to recommend to you is Zen, The Art of Simple Living. This is a book which consists of 101 small chapters. Probably this is the easiest non-fiction book I have read in my life because it's very concise. It has 101 small chapters and it has been written by a person who practices the art of Zen, the art of simple living, which implies that you need to live your life as simple as possible, stay closer to the nature, not worry about a lot of things in the future, and only focus on what matters in the present. The best part about this book is that each chapter is very small, it's hardly one or two small pages, and there is no specific order. You can read any chapter anytime you want. So often, any day I get up and I want to get some positivity in my life or any kind of inspiration in my life, I just pick up this book and read any random chapter, and it always gives me inspiration for the day. So definitely you must check this book out. So the second book that I want to recommend to you is How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. This is another book which teaches you how to live simply and not worry about too much in the future. This book actually made me look at my life in an action oriented perspective. So what happens is when you actually take action, you don't have time to think about the negative causes of the problem because your mind at once can focus on only one thing. So when you take action towards the problem, when you start looking for the solution and when you work towards it, you don't have time to think about the problem. This is something which is very powerful, and each of us can try to implement this in our lives. And the last book that I want to recommend in this video is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I think this book is definitely the most impactful non-fiction book that I have read in my life. Currently, I'm reading it for the second time, and even in the second time, I'm getting to learn so many new things about how we can just improve our habits and how we can improve our life. One of the most important lessons that I learned in this book is adopting identities instead of behaviors. So, what James Clear says is that whenever you are trying to become a specific kind of person, you need to adopt that identity instead of telling yourself to choose the behaviors. So, for example, if I want to start reading books, I should start living my life as if I am a reader. So I can constantly ask myself in this situation, what would a reader do, instead of trying to just become a reader. That will immediately instill the identity in you, and you will be able to become that person easily. The second most important thing that I learned from this book was creating an environment for your habits. What James Clear says that every environment is conducive to a specific kind of habit. A study table is conducive to learning. A bed will be helpful for you to sleep. Similarly, you can create different environments for different behaviors so that whenever you go into that kind of environment, your behavior changes automatically. He also says that we need to make our good habits easier to do and our bad habits difficult to do. So whenever you have any habit which is good for you, you need to make it easier for yourself. For example, if you want to start exercising, you can keep your exercise shoes near your bed so that you immediately start exercising when your day begins. And similarly, you can make your bad habits difficult to do. You can keep your mobile phone far away from your bed so that you don't use it while sleeping. And I think the last thing that I have learned so far is that any progress that you make in your life, if you want to get motivated by that progress, it should be visible. There are often times when we make progress but it is not visible. You can try to exercise every day and the progress will still not be visible. But an easier way to make it visible is to create a habit tracker. You can possibly mark your calendars on each day which you were able to exercise, So these are just simple tricks you can use to show the progress of your good habits. So these were some of the ideas that I have learned so far, and I will definitely learn more as I read it again for the second time. So guys, these were the three books that were the most impactful in my life. I'm sure if you read them, they will definitely impact your life too. Let me know if you have already read them. How did you find them? And if you read them, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I hope you liked the recommendations today. My name is Mayank, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.